turned us into emojis.
And today I'm going to show you how to make these super cute emojis that look just like you. And if you want to win one yourself, just keep on watching, and at the end I'll show you how to win.
So emojis, at least the ones for Apple, come in two fun flavors: the original emoji set or these Memojis, which you can download and adjust to look just like you.
Now these settings are a little bit more limited in what you can do for the style of hair, makeup, facial structure, and all that stuff, but the result still comes out pretty chill. And here is one that I made featuring my natural curls and a cute little Parisian hat. But even then, I still feel like I'm missing something. So today I'm gonna add a little spice by painting directly over one of the original emojis to look just like me. So since I'm not really able to get any more personalized details from the other set, this is where I'm going to be able to add some freckles, adjust my hair and makeup, and even add a little bit more of a booty chin and some brows, and really get some style into the original emoji.
Now I am not going to leave the fellas out, so I also made one for hubby. It came out super cute, and I really wanted to see what a guy version would look like, so I think this is actually going to be really great for anyone wondering how to try this same look on other faces. For both looks, I'm using the iPad Pro along with Procreate to draw and paint on top of these two emojis. And for the references, I just went with a quick selfie of myself, but if you are doing this for someone else, just make sure you have a couple extra pictures lying around, since I knew he was definitely going to want an ill lineup as a barber. So in the beginning, to get the right sizes for these, I'm going to start off by drawing a quick square. The sizes for the emojis are based on the different ones available for Twitch emotes. Mine are just a smidge bigger to squeeze in more details, but you can make them at whatever size you want. Then go to Actions, add text, and use any emoji you want for the base. Since there aren't any redheads, I'm just going to go ahead and use this one and change the hair later. To make these faces bigger, you can click on the corner of this transform box and just type the size right in. I didn't have any preferences here, so I went with one that's close to 600 pixels. That way her face is big enough to see while I'm painting. If you're not making these for Twitch, you can go even bigger, but keep in mind they do get pretty small, so just use your own judgment here. I'm going to start by recoloring the hair. In this picture, it looks really red, so to change this color, I'll paint completely over the hair with a deep red brown, keeping this color at full opacity. Next, I set the layer blend mode to linear burn and lower the opacity to let some of that orangey color show through. So after I colored the hair, I also painted the lips red with a new layer set to soft light. Then I made some black eyeliner details and started to jump right around the face, just trying to get these features right to match mine as close as possible. And I'm treating this painting, just like it's my ordinary makeup routine. Then I added some highlights on the nose and cheeks, a little more rouge or blush to the contour, fuller lips, and to make things easy, I definitely had to start reworking this face structure. So if you are going for realism, you can get that slight realistic look by just knowing when to hold back. So for instance, I added some shadow underneath the eyelids to make the eyes pop out, but I'm not adding lashes or anything because they're really just not going to be seen anyway. The easiest feature is definitely my freckles because all you have to do is paint a bunch of dots. This whole time you're pretty much asking yourself which characteristics will make people go, hey, that's me? And a really cool trick to bounce some light right into the eyes is to paint white and another color like blue or whatever, then just smudge or erase the edges to make the eyes look real. The last step for me is always highlights, and these are my favorite. For these layers, set the layer blend mode to add, then use a soft airbrush to paint white highlights all around the hair and skin, making everything super glistening and shiny. If you feel like you're adding too much, just pinch the canvas to see what it would look like smaller. I definitely kept pushing the hair a little too much, but then I finally kind of just let it be a more simpler style. Here is my final emoji. Now we can move on to my hubbies. I'm gonna drop a new emoji in with a text layer. I'll pick this handsome fella right here. And funny enough, he already looks like Monty pre-barber appointment. So to make his, I'm going to create some new layers and paint right on top of his hair and beard with a soft airbrush using a color that's close to his skin tone. I'm already familiar with his haircuts, so to mimic that bald taper barbers do, I'll use that same brown skin color to blend his beard and hair right into the skin. I added a little more to his eyebrows, for instance, carved out the cheeks a little, and smoothed out his hairline since the cut is closer to the skin. Then I can just clean up the edges of the head for a nice smooth look. One of his special requests was this fire hairstyle where they carve a swoop right into the hair. Then I'll paint all over the hair and beard with a dark brown color, set this layer to soft light, and continue fading those edges for a really cool, believable look. Just like before, I'll add some realism to his eyes. Then I'll set a few new layers to add and use them to build the highlights all around his face, from the cheeks to the eyes and the forehead, all the way until it's done. Simultaneously, I'll also paint a few grays in for the beard before finishing it up with an earring and more highlights. And there you have it. Here are both of our emojis, complete with all our funny little details made to look just like an apple emoji. Let me know if you try this out for yourself. I would really love to know. I'll also be giving away 3 custom emojis, so if you would like to win one, like this video and subscribe to my channel, and tell me in the comments what the name of your emoji would be. Take care, guys.